Hello, fellow lightworkers. This is your mystic from Mount Shasta, Dr. Christina, intuitive guide and author. If you are new to my channel, I have been inspiring and supporting fellow lightworkers as we shift into a higher state of consciousness and help the collective with this ascension process. It's another hot and hazy day here at Mount Shasta. I haven't posted since the 7-7 portal because I was clobbered with some heavy energies for the last few weeks, and still feeling as though I am processing everything that I experienced. Starting on the 1st, I entertained a 2-week visitor, and together we visited a few sacred sites here at Mount Shasta. Although I was excited about the Sirius Gateway, which opened on the 2nd and ended on the 7-7 portal, as well as the Cancer new moon on the 4th, it was definitely overshadowed by not only our 3 outer planets, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto in retrograde, but a grand air trine of Pluto in Aquarius, Black Moon Lilith in Libra, and Sedna in Gemini. So if you felt as though this past Cancer new moon felt like a full moon, you are definitely not alone, because we were doing some major clearing of the wounds of the divine feminine. If you are not familiar with Lilith or Sedna, Lilith was the first wife of Adam, but refused to be submissive and was banished out of Eden. Sedna also refused to be submissive and was thrown overboard by her father. He cut off her fingers as she clung onto a boat that they were in and sank to the bottom of the ocean and became the goddess of the ocean. Sedna just moved into Gemini and will be there for the next 40 years, so expect a lot of dialogue regarding the scars perpetrated by the patriarchy. Both Lilith and Sedna symbolize the letting go of the sacrifices women make and releasing the trauma women have endured. During this transit, I had huge realizations and clearings at Fairy Falls here at Mount Shasta, which I feel has a very feminine and sacral chakra energy. Furthermore, the next weekend, Venus moved into Leo and immediately squared Pluto, again releasing traumas in the love department. That weekend, I also experienced huge insights and clearings of old heart wounds, which I hope I released at Heart Lake, which is where I hiked last Saturday. Not only did we experience 2 weeks of intense astrological alignments this July, but we also experienced an unprecedented amount of moderate and a few severe solar flares, not to mention a heat wave. I don't think I've fully recovered yet. However, I'm back on track with my writing and posting. Mars also just moved into Gemini today. Keep in mind, Jupiter also moved into Gemini a few weeks ago and will stay there until June of next year. Both of these transits emphasize the need to communicate the shift in consciousness with the world right now. We really need to begin offering tangible solutions on how to rebuild this new earth because the old system is most definitely crumbling. Additionally, tomorrow we will be experiencing the 2nd full moon in Capricorn. If you recall, we had our first Capricorn full moon at 1 degree of Capricorn on June 21st. And now we are at the 29th degree of Capricorn, which is the critical or end degree. It is highly unusual to have 2 full moons back to back in the same sign. Capricorn is the father sign of the zodiac and represents hard work and responsibility. The shadow side of Capricorn is workaholism, greed, and power dynamics. These 2 full moons indicate a strong push to release the shadow aspects of Capricorn individually and collectively. Keep in mind that Pluto, the planet of transformation, is currently retrograding in Aquarius and will make its final retrograde back into Capricorn in September, which also coincides with next eclipse season. These full moons are working in tandem with this energy to really transform the Capricorn structure in our lives, such as government, corporations, and the financial system. With this last backtrack into Capricorn, this will hopefully be the final crumbling of these corrupt and antiquated systems. All signs indicate that this may be the final crumbling of the old patriarchal system and hopefully the rise of partnership and equality. Nonetheless, I'm very excited for the upcoming 888 portal next month and hoping that all the retrogrades don't hamper its magic. Because in addition to our 3 outer planets, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto in retrograde, Chiron and then Mercury will be joining them. I will be spending a significant amount of time in August working on my next book, which details this ascension journey. I intend to be finished with this book by the end of the year. If you would like to know more about this collective shift in consciousness that we are experiencing, please follow me and check out my website, Christina Psyd. That's Christina with a CHPSYD.com, which has information regarding my book, The Journey of Discovering Inner Peace. Sending all of you lots of love and light from the heart of Mount Shasta as we continue along this ascension journey together.